So Mr. Pandey joined for the PMP exam preparation from Qatar. He is originally from India and he cleared PMP with all above target. His journey is kind of a very interesting journey. I'll come to that, but before that, can you share your journey in your own way, please?
Yeah, first of all, thanks, Mr. Amir, for having me here. And then so much thanks to you, for helping me in clearing this PMP. Right from day one, from your coaching material content and then your coaching videos, it was a wonderful journey. Seemingly motivational, and then with full support. So the journey was quite experience, and then it was quite an experience to learn from you. So when it comes to PMP, it's basically your guidance and then your materials and then your questions, your mocks, your coaching calls, and then your short YouTube videos, WhatsApp statuses. All this have completely helped all of us in cracking this exam. Apart from this, also it's blessing to join in two of your WhatsApp groups, the PMP aspirants groups and then PMP batch 11 groups, where different fellow members they actively contribute, collaborate, and then they engage and they solve all the doubts and then everything. So it's a wonderful experience, Mr. Amit. Thanks for helping us in this journey.
Thank you very much. And I would like to give credit some to one of my, like I would say, my first online student. When the COVID actually, when the COVID strike, of course, everything went back to the online. So Irfan was my first online student. He did PMP and he was my first RMP student also. He has that honor. But PMP and RMP he did. So yeah, he referred you. So thank you for him. So let's talk about a little bit about the exam. How one of the important thing that conversation we had last night, the night before the exam, was time management. So how important that last call was and how important time management was, please.
Yeah, the last call is very important, Stanley, because the one point I remember when I went to the exam was the one what you said as holding the nerve in the exam, and really it happened. First 60 minutes I was really tensed. Looking at the exam, it was very very difficult to be very honest. So many things were running in our mind, and then whether we are choosing the right option and why is it so difficult after a lot of preparation. But I just remember the one thing that you told us. It's all about holding the nerve in the exam and then slowly, gradually, it will improve. So first 60 minutes, it was really challenging. I was able to crack the 60 questions only in 85 minutes, I believe. So it was really demanding for 60 questions. Then when I took a break for 10 minutes after the 60 questions, then progressively it was little easier. The next 60 questions I was able to do it in 70 minutes. The other 60 questions I was able to complete it ahead of time, before even 20 minutes. So
Hmm.
that's how it was. So it's all about initially feeling that pressure and then completing the first 60 questions is the challenge.
Hmm. So what I said about the first 60 question, what was the analogy I used?
Yeah, you were saying as please be slow down and then target the keyword and then use an
No, no,
elimination
no.
technique and then
What?
holding the nerve,
No, apart from that,
holding the nerve.
I said that the first 60 question will be a punch on the face.
Yeah, punch on the face. Yes, it will
Yeah,
not be a day where we will feel little down and then punch on the face. Exactly. Yes,
yeah.
correct.
So how was it a punch on the face?
Obviously, I would say this is the most difficult exam I have seen in my life to start with. But as we gradually progressed, it was becoming easier.
Hmm. It was becoming more easy. So that's an important thing I want to add. Which area was more dominant in the PMP exam? Which topics?
Yeah, yeah. Most dominant area, Amir, to me was team,
Mm-hmm.
agile, obviously,
Mm-hmm.
stakeholder,
Mm-hmm.
communication,
Mm-hmm.
then little bit of risk procurement. But mostly this team, communication, and then agile.
Mm-hmm.
Majority of the questions.
So the same thing that we discussed that I have been saying, the same rule still applies, right?
Exactly, exactly.
Okay, okay, that's perfectly fine. Okay, so what do you think? What will you say if someone is up preparing for the PMP exam? How they should schedule it? How they should study it? If you can.
Basically, if somebody is enrolling in Mr. Amir's course, just follow what Mr. Amir is saying. He will guide us, and then he will help us crack the exam. Don't follow anything else. Just follow Mr. Amir's videos, his course content, and then his mocks, lessons learned, obviously. And then also on a funny note, please bear with Amir because he'll be keep pushing us, pushing us, pushing us. And then he'll be even I'm surprised how Mr. Amir is even following one to one with so many of his students. He
I love
keeps
it.
pushing us, pushing us,
I
pushing
actually
us.
love what I do. I actually love what I do. I was thinking today, like there is something about my field, my business that I do that I don't like. Some of the things that, like, when you are calling for the first time, somebody filled a form and you call them to ask them, like, what do you want? I do the calls I have to do. So that is one of the things that I don't much appreciate about my thing. So I was not doing today. Then I said, yeah, no, if I don't call the people, how can I help them? My ambition, my motivation is that I want to help as many people as I can. So the mindset that came to me, if I don't talk to them, how I'm gonna help them? So then I started calling again. Okay, when you call people, they have filled the form, they will say that no, we are not interested. And I'm like, even one person I said that, why did you fill the form? So yeah, yeah. So
Um,
it is basically all comes down that, do you love what you do? I actually love what I do. I can do it if I can work 24 hours a day. If I don't have to sleep, I would love to do it for 24 hours or at a day. So yeah, this is something that has kept me motivating. This is something that has helped me because I love what I do. And once you love what you do, your work is not a work, you enjoy it. You kind of, like,
right.
for me it's not working. Getting the follow up is something that I really loved in my thing, and I do it naturally. That is a simple. When
Understand.
people say that we will do follow up and that can be easy, farmer is doing it. The thing is that that is my biggest strength. Like
Understand.
when you are said, like, let's record the journey, I said, okay, we'll record the journey after some time. I was doing a coaching call. Now the coaching call is something I look forward doing it. Like, it's something I look forward doing it, and I love it. But if you don't love it what you do, then it's a problem. Then you are doing work. For me, I'm playing. I like recording success journey. For you, like, for anyone, it can be a work. I love doing success journey. So there are so many things about this thing that I love. Like, I just made a new PMP question regarding risk on my LinkedIn. Now you're also on LinkedIn to answer that. It's about risk. So it will be interesting one. So yeah, I love doing those things. So yeah, this is important thing. Acha, let's come back to the PMP thing. What do you like? Were there any critical path question or any formula question?
There are no any formula questions. I mean, basically, I did not use any calculator as such because all were, straightforward questions and then no numerical questions.
No numerical question, no critical path
No,
question, things like that.
no.
Okay, okay.
But there were two to three drag and drop questions from Tuckman's ladder and then
Oh, no, we cannot share the
from
question.
Agile.
We cannot share the question.
Yeah,
We cannot share the question.
understand,
Let's not put it there. Not to me, not to anyone. Let's put it there.
understand.
There are two legend of that is enough. Anything that you would like to add further?
No, that's it.
Thank you. Thank
Basically,
you.
on the exam pattern, yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Basically, on the exam pattern, it's all about holding the nerves and then getting it through. That's it.
Okay. 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 So, okay. Thank you very much for your time. It was like interesting to interact you finally after now looking forward to facilitate you further in the next endeavors. Thank you very much, Pandit. Thank you.
Thanks, Amir. Thanks.